Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanna and in today's video I am going to go through a full body morning stretch with you. We're going to use yoga poses to guide you through each stretch, to wake your body up, give it that boost of energy and get you ready for the day ahead. This morning's practice is open to all levels and we won't be using any props. However, if you normally use a block, feel free to grab one. All right, so we're going to start standing. Pop your feet under hips. Soften your knees, breathe in and reach your arms up nice and tall. From here, reaching one arm at the time, a little bit higher, a little bit taller. Breathing into that stretch. Feeling that lovely stretch across the side body, your arms. Very good. Now breathe both arms up. Interlace your fingers, palms facing up. Breathe in to lengthen, breathe out, lean to one side. Pushing the opposite hip away. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, other side. Breathe in, come back. Release your hands, bring them down and behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers, pull your hands down and feel that lovely stretch and opening across your chest, your shoulders, collarbones. Look straight ahead, but can you look up? And slowly come back. Release your hands now. Breathe in and reach your arms overhead once again. As you exhale, bring your arms down, tuck your chin and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae into your forward fold, keeping your knees soft. Breathe in and as you breathe out, slowly roll up through your spine. Come up tall, inhale, arms up. And exhale, down, tuck your chin, roll down. Good. And this time stay down, fingertips to the mat. Feel free to soften your knees a little bit more. And from here, pedal out your feet, elevating one heel at the time, extending the opposite leg. And find stillness, drop your heels down and walk to the top of your mat. Now, from here, send your right leg long. Chest nicely lifted. Beginners, feel free to drop that back knee on the mat. If you can, keep your knee elevated. Lift your chest as you breathe in. And place your right palm on the mat and breathe and rotate your body to the left. Inhale to reach that left arm up. Look up towards that left hand if you can. Now breathe and reach that left arm towards the back wall. Driving your hips down even more. Breathe and come back with your arm up and around, framing your front foot. Drop your back knee on the mat if it was elevated and feel free to use your blocks here, placing your palms on your blocks. Relax your back toes. Breathe in and as you breathe out, send your hips back. Flex through that left foot if you can. Your leg doesn't have to be straight here. Breathe and lift your chest, and as you breathe out, try and bring your belly towards your thigh. Straighten through that left leg if you can. And slowly, slowly come back. Tuck your right toes under. Elevate your right knee. Step back into your downward dog. Pedal out with your feet. Again, this is most likely your first downward dog for today, so allow time. Be patient with your body, as always. And when you're ready, find stillness. Breathe in, bend both knees and look towards the top of your mat. Step your right leg forwards, left leg forwards into your forward fold. Feel free to keep your feet hip distance apart here, but if you can, bring them together. Knees nice and soft. Now wrap your arms around your legs, breathe in, and as you breathe out, try and bring your body closer and closer to your legs. Give them a lovely, lovely hug. And when you're ready, relax. Down, palms to the floor, fingertips to the floor. Breathe and send your left leg back. Keep that knee elevated if you can. Breathe in and lift your chest. Left palm planted on the mat. Breathe and rotate your body to the right, reaching your right arm up. Breathe in to reach to the back. Lower your hips a little bit closer to the mat. Very good. Breathe in, arm up and around, frame your front foot. Drop that back knee on the mat. Relax your back toes. Again, feel free to use your blocks here. Breathe in to lift your chest. Breathe out, send your hips back. Straightening through that right leg if you can, flexing through your right foot. Breathe in to lift, bringing your belly towards your thigh. Breathe out. Very good. Inhale, slowly come back. Frame your front foot, step back into your downward dog. And when you're ready, drop onto your knees and hands. Tabletop position, wrists below your shoulders, spread out your fingers. Nicely, knees under your hips. Breathe in, drop your belly button down, opening through your chest. Look straight ahead or look up. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone under. A few cat-to-cows. And exhale. And one more. And exhale. And slowly come back into neutral. Back nice and straight. Now keeping your hips above your knees. Walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Taking your time. Now once your hands can't go any further, breathe in, and as you breathe out, can you bring your chest towards the mat? You can rest your forehead on the mat and stay here. Feel free to use a block and rest your forehead on a block. But if you wish to go a little bit deeper, breathe in, lift your forehead off the mat and try and place your chin on the mat instead. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful, and slowly, very gently, lift on up and walk your hands in. Tuck your toes under. All 10 toes are curled under. As you breathe out, send your hips back, keeping your toes curled under. Feel that stretch across your toes, across your feet. And if this is very uncomfortable, it will be for some for sure. Feel free to stay here, but as you can you walk your hands in and sit on up into this tall seated position. So that's a little bit more pressure on that stretch. As you can, stay here for 3 breaths. Two more. And one more. Well done. Walk your hands out. Tabletop position. Release your toes. Give them a little shake. Bring your big toes together. Send your knees out wide. Inhale, and as you exhale, send your hips back into your child's pose. Stretch your arms forwards. Place your forehead on the mat or on a block. Now walk your hands to one side of the mat. Breathe in to lengthen. Walk over to the other side of the mat. And slowly come back to center and walk your hands in. We're going to transfer into a seated position, cross-legged. Feel free to elevate your hips on your block or on a cushion. or just simply stay seated on the mat. Close your eyes or soften your eye gaze, roll your shoulders back and down. Single rolls or double rolls. And find stillness in that lovely seated posture. Hands onto your knees. Breathe in deep into your belly expands, your chest lifts. Breathe out and relax. One more deep breath. Bring your hands heart center. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you like the video, please hit that like button and please share your experience and feedback in the comments below. Hope to see you in one of my next videos. Keep practicing. Namaste.